Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. Two clubs here, each looking to rebound from a Week 1 loss as we're underway on EA Sports. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Christian McCaffrey, the ball carrier.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Get on, man. Let's bring it. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
To throw, Bridgewater. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
At the 49-yard line.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
Too easy, too easy.
Throwing is Bridgewater. And that is incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Complete.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Brings up.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off. It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. The Vikings send out their punter. Christian McCaffrey deep for Carolina. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First and 10 at the 19.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. This is McCaffrey. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
The ball carrier.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
The carry.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And 1.
Check. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Here we go. Mike 55.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. Early lead in that one for the Packers. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Hunter on the stop. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
Delta.
Mike by four, Mike by four, Mike by four.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn you up.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Oh, Thomas unable to reel that one in, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Delta.
Check three, check three, check three. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Watch the screen.
Hey, why now?
Hey, watch that. Check Mike 54.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. Incomplete. Both players were there offensively and defensively, but it falls incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Here's Michael Pilardi now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. 40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throw caught here by Bird. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
A gain of 18.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Second and 12. Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the 1st.
He was brought down.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. On the carry, it's Cook. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down, stopped at the Panthers' 25. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with third down coming up.
Third down.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Panthers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Watch the screen.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. Here we go.
Here's Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
If you know, you know.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
55 is mine, guys. 55.
Hey, what's the ball? What's the ball?
To the air again with Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
DJ Moore.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball's thrown, and this one they help force another incompletion.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
On third down, Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
4 yards on the pickup.
So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
33-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. They'll drop the throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Gain of 7.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Yetur Gross-Matos there to bring him down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
The pass.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Vikings' 37-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game.
Check 15, check 15.
Find out. Delta.
55, Mike 55.
Come on. You better bring it.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
Bridgewater on first down. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
They're running it. Check. Lucky.
You're right, man. Go Delta.
Mike 54.
Bridgewater. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First target, first catch, and a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Check. 154. Come on.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
On 2nd and goal, Bridgewater. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Ian Thomas, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece.
That ties the game at 7.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
Dalvin Cook.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They run the counter with Cook. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory.
He's
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
They find some open field here. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
Come on, let's go.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Vikings 14, Panthers 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
54, right there.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Check.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Check.
Here's McCaffrey. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Tackle made.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 38, Bridgewater over the middle, and it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and it's third down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The Panthers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check 55. Find out. What's the pass? Here we go. Mike 55. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you.
From the gun, Bridgewater. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 63 yards receiving for him now. And that last catch good enough for a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Watch out. Delta. 55. Hey, Get him.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Find out. Delta. What we got?
Hey, check right. Watch 55. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Mike 55. Right there in the middle. 50. Mike 55.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, fourth quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football and be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's Bridgewater. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. There to knock that one away defensively, Eric Kendricks. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing man.
I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
To 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
54, right there, 54. Double dog, that's the way.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 11 yards there, first down. Huge first down, gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check, check. Block 54. Block 54. It's out of time. It's out of time. Mike 54. Mike 54.
Back to throw. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. He's back to throw. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Brothers pass, incomplete. Intended for DJ Moore. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. One last shot now for Bridgewater. And he's in for the touchdown with the clock reading triple zeros. And the extra point, if they hit it, will send this thing to overtime.
Well, there's no doubt they just seized the momentum with that one. They can go ahead and kick the extra point here and ride that home wave on into overtime.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And again, it's Bridgewater.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Vikings 14, Panthers 13.
Well, this one was certainly one to remember. At the end, they get the touchdown. Thinking they're going to go for the PAT to tie it. They went for the win. Charles had guts to call it, but it didn't come to fruition.
And I know the actual call happened right here at this game, but it really happened during the week where the head coach told himself, in a situation like this, we're going for the win. They didn't get it, but he had conviction in what he was doing.
So you think those moments often premeditated?
I think they have to be, because if you rely on everything to come to you during the heat of battle, you often make more mistakes. And I think he felt like he had the team that could win, and he wanted to go for it every time.
So for Minnesota, they did what they needed to do. They split their first 2 road games.